Traders, whenever you see the 15-minute chart looking like this within the first hour or even 30 minutes of the New York Open, you want to stay out of the market because this is a strong signal that we could potentially be seeing some chop. And you want to stay out of these market conditions because these are the types of market conditions that blows the most amount of accounts, costing you, the trader, more money. Now, I'm saying this because, well, I kind of messed up today. And I'm going to take you through all of the trades that I took today. You're going to be able to see all of my decisions laid out live. But before we do that, if you want some nice, affordable instant funded accounts or even eval accounts, make sure to get your account with Top 1 Futures using code MANNY for 50% off across all accounts. We got in long off of the retest of the 21 EMA and also the New York anchored VWAP. This is a textbook setup. We opened up really nice and bullish. And after breaking the opening range high, we came back down to retest this level. And it seems like we're respecting it. I kind of like how price is reacting around here. And so now we're expecting to just kind of get some more lift. So we're in long off of my 150K instant funded account with Top 1 Futures and also two funded 50K funded accounts with Top 1 Futures. If you guys want 50% off across all accounts funded or even challenge accounts, make sure to get your account with Top 1 Futures using code MANNY. But let's just see how this trade plays out. We're in on basically all funded accounts. So let's just see if we can actually get higher. We do have orders up above us at 5,500. So that's pretty good for our long. If we can just consume these orders up here, that'd be great. Looking at the time of sales, it seems like buyers are definitely in control here. We're seeing a lot more green carpets than we have like red pockets. So that's always good to see in the time of sales that we have active buyers currently in the market stepping in here. All right, so it looks like we're eating up the orders up at 54.85. We're at the 54.82s right now. Again, and if we're looking at time of sales, dude, it looks really good because buyers are stepping in. Buyers are stepping in where they need to. We're able to eat these orders up. We're not really rejecting these orders. And we're seeing this on the time of sales because if we compare how many pockets there are of red orders versus green orders, we can just see that buyers are dominating because we see a lot more green orders. Let's see. If we're measuring this out, we have our stop right here. All right, and then we're going for 13 points. I mean, we'd be almost out of this trade, right? But we're going to have to sit in this trade for a while just because of how big our stop loss is, you know? And like I said, there's no absolutely clear structure down here. But at the same time, and I could place my stop right here. And if we like get tapped out there, I can always just get back in and I have to be willing to get back in. It's just, again, am I willing to only, let's say the move only goes up to here. Am I willing only to get 20 points out of this? You know, it all depends. You know, it's all about risk management and how I'm going to manage my trade. Yeah, but now, honestly, just looking back at this, I have an opportunity. I don't want to do this on the 50K account, but maybe on this account, I could possibly tighten up my stop. Because doing back tests, that's what I did. I made sure like I had my stops on tight higher lows like this. So let's see if we like tighten the stop there. I mean, we can add in more positions. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and add in more positions.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. And so now we're kind of good on that size. Again, if we get stopped out, again, we can always just get back in. But let's just go ahead and measure this out. So we'll actually go ahead and get out of, let's see, like a sell order of 5. Okay. And then I think that'll be really good. I think that's really good. This is an aggressive account, so it's fine. The setup is good, you know. The setup is good, and I have to be willing to get back in if I lose. You know, we're risking about $453. My max risk for this account is $500. So I think this is a good decision. I know this is a good decision. You know, because I backtested this. Ooh, that's that. What the fuck? What the heck? Yeah. All right. Well, it's fine. I don't know where the heck that came from. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's wild. I have no idea where that came in from. I mean, there's no news on Financial Juice right now, dude. It's just, I have no idea where that came in from. That's crazy. All right. All right, but we're still in on our 50K accounts, so we're good. Like I said, we can always just jump back in off the 150K. If we get back above the 21 EMA in the New York VWAP, I'm gonna go ahead and get back in. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know where the hell that selling came in from, bro. Let's see. EU expects US tariffs to remain as discussions make a little progress. Okay, so I guess that's where this bearish news came from. All right. This tariff stuff, like the littlest news, you have a great setup. Like, dude, this is a perfect
Order
setup.
filled.
And we lost. All right. Like that, this was such a great setup, bro. And then just red news comes and boom, you're done. Like, that's just crazy. All right, guys, we just got back in. This time we took it short because I'm not taking along when we just had just bearish news like that. And I don't think the market's going to process that news that EU just said that tariffs negotiations aren't really going anywhere. So I'm not going to fight the bearish sentiment. I'm going to go short. Especially after just looking at this 15-minute bar. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just look at that 15-minute bar. And it looks like we're closing below the previous days in New York, and we're also closing below the daily. I mean, it's short of nothing for me. I might actually get tapped out. Yeah, we're filling these orders, dude. This is beyond me, bro. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Damn, son. What the hell, bro? This time of sales is crazy, bro. Now we got hella buyers coming in with some big ass orders, bro. What the fuck? Like, what the...
Order filled.
Dude, I'm getting cooked in this market so hard, bro. There's nothing... Like, this chop is just sickening, dude. Just sickening. I mean, we had a clear long setup around 10 o'clock. And then news, EU, saying some... Just saying some unnecessary stuff that they really don't need to be saying. Drops price lower, drops 35 points in a matter of 4 minutes. And now it looks like bears are in. We retest the New York 21 EMA, reject this level. And now we're just it's a bunch of fake outs today. You know, and it's tough because the only way you're going to make money is if you sell the top and buy the bottom. Like, I think this entire week's just going to be choppy. And if it is, dude, I'm probably going to be staying out. I'm not going to burn through my accounts this week. I think next week will definitely be a much better week. Yesterday was a pain in the ass, and so is today, which is very upsetting because that means I have to kind of, be able to sit through that. And as a trader, I like to trade. I want to be active in the markets, but at the same time, I have to acknowledge that, hey, these market conditions are not great. They're terrible. And I shouldn't be putting on risk because I'm just going to be throwing away money and just wasting money. It just doesn't make sense to me. So when it doesn't make sense to me, honestly, I just got to just stay out. So after this, I'll be done for the day. If I want to take any trades, thanks to Top 1 Futures, I would just take some trades off of the practice account. And if you want to get a nice practice account whenever you have market conditions like this and you want great deals on your instant funded accounts or even eval accounts, you can get an account with Top 1 Futures for 50% off. Just make sure to use code Manny at checkout. But yeah, this market's terrible. I don't like it. So we're chilling right now, bro. It's all good. It could be much worse. We could have blown the accounts, but we're minimizing our risk. I have a very tight... Look at that. Look at that. What? Yo, what is... Nah, son, go lower, bro. Don't go higher. Don't go higher, bro. What is going on? Yo. And so from there, the market just decided to continuously move in a sideways direction. We're not moving up, not moving down. It's just straight up ugly, choppy mess. And so once price comes back down to my entry, once we've been in this trade for a good 40 plus minutes, maybe more than that, I decided to get out right at break even. And I'm only taking an $18 loss. So that's technically break even, especially on a 150K account. So my cost of taking this trade was luckily only being red $18 for this one trade. So yeah, the market was really tough today, and I'm down across all of my funded accounts, $1,329. But it's not the end of the world because That's a fraction of the amount of drawdown that I actually have. So as long as I am able to manage risk for the rest of the week and not trade unless trading conditions are clear, then I'm A-okay.